Hello everyone, welcome back to another Red Senpai live stream. Today we're going to be playing Wet Steps for the Switch. It's also was available on Steam. It's very cheap on Steam. But I'm sure right now with the Black Friday sales and stuff and the Cyber Monday stuff, it should be even pretty cheap on Switch, I'm assuming. Last time we played a game it was like $10. This is a visual novel that was already out on Steam. Came out I think a couple weeks ago on the Switch. Just finally got around doing it. I got a new Switch controller and it what the heck? Oh no, oh, you gotta press a button on it. That button on the top. And it doesn't work. Oh yay. I guess we'll be playing with the PlayStation controller. That button though? Oh no. Hey, yeah, I know. New Switch controller doesn't work. Sorry. I had no idea that I thought you just plug it in and it work. Oh, it has English. Good. Japanese. Japanese. Push connecting method. Pro controller wired communication turned on. That is that. Type C, yes. The controller is on. Press the X button, home button for 2 seconds. My goodness. X button. Oh, at least I can. Home button. Yeah. Anything? Now what? Flashes. Now what? After pairing, press the home button to. I don't know. Number one, please press Pro. Wired communication is turned on. System setting controllers. What is all this bullcrap? Hold on, guys. Gotta take this switch out, I guess. I didn't know there's all this setup. I thought you just plug it in, it just works with the switch. I had to do all this extra stuff. Hold on. Okay. Wired method. Pro controller, please. System settings controller. I swear to God, if I got like some. There we go. Controller settings. Why would it be turned off? That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Why would you. Nintendo, what is wrong with you? God. Okay, Nintendo, you got some problems. Why would it be automatically turned off? Now you should be able to do it. The dumbest system I've ever heard in my life. Let's turn off controller settings. Why? Just to make things more difficult. Okay. No? Yeah, it's working. That is so stupid. It's not even funny. Okay, Nintendo, you guys got some issues. But right now we're gonna get into Wet Steps. Sorry about that. I had no idea how to turn on the controller settings for a system that uses a controller. Now I'll see your comment. I'm gonna look at the comments here about that. That's just very weird to me. I've never seen a system like that before. That you have to turn on the controller setting. Has anyone else ever seen that before? You have to turn on controller settings to plug in an actual like Switch controller for it. XP background music down because you butthole. Ready, we're canceled. Now what? I out of here. Language. I can't. Ow.
There are some weird noises in the room.
That. What was that sound? You guys using sound alerts over there? Oh my god. Okay. Good. Let me look here. Got a lot of stuff going on. Oh, you want me on kick? Sure. I'm gonna go on kick. There you go. We got it. I found it. I don't even want to. This is weird. I think it's because it's such an indie and visual novel game. This menu is weird. And it has Japanese original. Plop plop.
There are some weird noises in the room.
Oh, that was the game. So I thought you guys made a sound alert. Drip drop.
It is nearing me. I can now feel its wet touch. I woke up and immediately, out of pure reflexes, tried to grab it or push it away, but my arm felt nothing and just swayed through thin air.
Oh, my name. Oh, I will be senpai this time. Maybe we're an actual dude. Like last time, I thought we were a girl. Senpai. This is so awkward though, playing with like an app compared to the PlayStation controller. Yeah, I use that. A plus button. Buttons.
Please. I like you. Let's start as friends. I love... Accept this.
No. Thank you kindly, but no.
Said no. Why no?
Frustration, dismay, anger, disappointment, offense, sadness. I've seen these emotions many times. A love confession shouldn't be like this, right? It's almost a chore at this point. Presume I am attractive. I do sport regularly. It's not a big deal to make a body, my body, look fit. But is it the only thing that matters? Is it the only thing that is looked for in a potential partner? All kinds of girls asked me out after school. Pretty girls, beautiful girls, cute girls, regular girls, plain ones, skinny ones, chubby ones. Also sexy girls as well. I've seen all of them. They are so easy, it's sickening. The bell rang and the school day was over. I went down the stairs towards the changing area.
Changing area?
They usually put their love letters into my outwear's pockets. Do they have some kind of a rule that if a girl finds another girl's letter in a pocket, she just waits for her turn and leaves that other girl be?
I'm not gonna say like the writing's the best, but the voice actor.
I have never met two girls waiting for me after school. But maybe they do fight with each other, tearing their letters, pulling each other's hair. Maybe the one that waits for me is the winner of the day. Who knows?
I was like, where's the rest of this there?
I took my jacket. All pockets were empty. Good. Means I don't have to stay here longer than I want to. I sometimes think that the girls are just tiny animals looking for attention, for tasty treats. I haven't left. It is illegal to poke through someone's pockets, right? Someone was waiting for me near the main entrance. A girl, my age, but from a parallel class, supposedly.
Let us talk. Come with me.
She was blushing, yet said the phrase while looking straight into my eyes. Nah, let us talk right here. No one's here except us.
Hey, thank you for subscribing over on YouTube there, but I don't know if you can. If you're here, thank you very much.
She nodded. Look, let me get straight to it. You were charmed with my, well, charms?
Yeah, this is on Nintendo Switch.
So,
that's
you
what
want to
we're
confess,
playing.
right? Go out then. Oh, you sweet summer child.
You guys hear the game okay?
I chuckled. She blushed right up to the ears after my last words.
Yeah, it's a visual novel.
Do you even consider the fact that girls aren't allowed to wear bright makeup in our school? Oh, she flinched and cast her eyes down.
You brat. Brat!
She suddenly kicked me in the knee with quite a kick. Oh, damn. I lost my balance. She turned away to quickly leave the building.
Oh yeah, I know that game.
Was she actually crying
That's an
while
Axis
leaving?
game.
Well, no helping it. That's me. Smug, aloof, and irresistible. Oh yeah.
Kind of cocky.
I tossed the hair back from my forehead with one perfectly honed movement, checked my image in the mirror, and made a step towards the exit.
Hold on over on YouTube.
What is
A lot of
that?
subscribers. Like I said, live. That was live. We would have like 20 people then. You know? I think it's just off of all my videos. I have a lot of videos. I gain subscribers. I lose subscribers all the time.
Something moved there.
I see a lot popping
on the
up.
other side of the entrance door. I was able to see it through the glass, as if someone was watching me from the outside. I doubt anyone would believe that girl who ran away from me if she decided to buzz about her small talk. But any witnesses might be a problem. I went down on my knee, as if I was tying my shoes. Instead, when nobody could see me from the outside, I darted towards the door.
Yeah, I didn't know if I could use this as a thumbnail. If I didn't.
I was right. A girl younger than me. She was now sitting on the ground dazed, looking at me in surprise. She was dressed weirdly.
Sorry,
Certainly it wasn't
I
our
could have
school
used
uniform.
it. It would have been a nice thumbnail,
Actually,
but
I had no idea what those clothes were. Might be a drama club? A sewing club? I hastily grabbed her arms and got her back on her feet. So, you saw...
What?
She didn't hear a thing. It's impossible where she stood. We were too far away and behind the door. I tried to somehow avoid compromising myself with a smile. My classmate, we had a quarrel. Not that serious or something.
She looked genuinely upset.
I mean, well, her cat died. I wanted to cheer her up, but as you can see...
A kitty? Dead?
Oh, shit. Me and my big mouth. Maybe it was her hamster?
A cute little hamster?
But the little one was old, and now it's in the catster heaven for cats and hamsters. Please, don't cry. She continued sniffing. Likes animals, probably. I definitely should stick to less provocative topics. By the way, what are these clothes? On you, I mean.
not going to speak anymore. This is a garment.
I see.
It's garment?
Yeah, no. What's that, for real? Are you performing? Cosplaying? She sniffed her nose one more time and looked straight at me with pouted lips.
I told you, it's my garment.
What class are you from? Aren't you maybe a little bit too young to be here? Are you from There were several entrances in the building. their own for junior students, to make sure that big guys won't be able to somehow bump into
I should
tiny
put it on
girls like
auto,
this
just
one.
that again.
She's not like our
That for now.
usual junior students, though.
It matters not.
She suddenly pricked me with a ribbon stick, covered with symbols and writings.
Zarpesu Kalagniel Piro. Miktus
What does that
Harkesha
mean?
Bako.
Cute. What was that?
It's a safeguard spell. It only works until noon, sadly. Beware, that Bolotnitsa has fixed her eyes on you.
What?
Yeah.
I will come tomorrow to recast my spell.
She bowed hastily, turned away, and just left. Charming. I didn't have crazy followers before, until today. She's just playing some sort of game, right?
Uh-huh.
She did return the next day. That weirdly dressed girl. She was just waiting for me right before the entrance.
Avoid her or go to her? What do you guys think? What choice? What to do? What to do? Do we save it first? Up here. We're on auto, right? If I turn it off. Let's save first. I don't know. No, do not delete save. Okay. Let's see. Avoid her or go to her? I'm gonna probably go to her. What do you think? I don't know. You die in the visual novel? I haven't played one in a while, but usually you can't die. There's different paths to go. I don't see any comments. I'm gonna go to her. Okay, guys?
Look, can you, put on normal clothes? When you are to see me, at least? I nodded at other students who were passing by. They were blatantly staring at my companion's garment. She was diligently tapping me with her sticky thingy, yeah. Which wasn't at all painful or uncomfortable, so I did stop her. After rattling off her yesterday's spell in a tongue-twister manner, she sighed with relief and smiled.
It works. Everything's fine.
Spotted you.
What about your clothes? She stretched her arms to the sides and checked her attire.
It's cute, isn't it?
Indeed. But you attract tons of attention.
I will come tomorrow. Wait for me and do not leave before that.
Again, she turned away from me and hastily ran towards the exit, while some students were clearly sniggering at her. My classmate smacked me on the back. Wow, you got yourself a cute admirer. Crazy one. I found a letter in my pocket the next day. I want to meet after classes behind the gym. LY. I could have ignored all these. I never do, though. It actually hurts me as well when I reject their confessions. But it can't be helped. I am not to be in someone's possession. It will undoubtedly offend someone else. I know what I'm talking about.
Talking.
I've read stories where
Sounds
girls
very
who start dating
enthusiastic.
fancy and handsome guys, like myself, are always bullied by other girls. No way! The poor sheep in my own flock are tortured this way by me, their faithful shepherd! That's the reason I rejected all of them, but provided a bonus. Something to remember. A brief engagement and introduction.
I don't like the guy's cockiness.
I came to the meeting point and
It's a
discovered...
little much, right?
A fair-haired girl, the same year as me, but from a different class, unconscious. Lying right there on the grass. I probably
think that's
saw her a
more
couple
of the writing
times
than
throughout our shared classes.
voice actor.
Hey,
But he is talking.
you all right?
He's doing a good job. Like,
What
it's
is
the
that?
writing.
Drama queening?
But yeah, the
She
writing.
really unconscious.
Very cocky.
I shook her by the shoulders. She looked like she was sleeping, her chest rising and falling calmly. But something rammed into my back with force. I suddenly smelled algae. My back felt wet, and someone's fingers, cold and ghoulish, crept up my neck towards my... Something's wrong.
That was not a sound alert, by the way.
Paranormal?
Game.
Creepy? Supernatural? I don't get it, but
Get off
I
me!
can feel it. I snapped my teeth with a distinct sound right before its fingers, and noticed just out of the corner of my eye that it had long and chipped nails. I swiftly stood up straight and tried to throw off the thing with the help of my arms.
Parka Curea!
I faintly felt the recoil of 2 slaps aimed to the one sitting on me. It screeched, as if in pain, and jumped off. I cast a glance in that direction to figure out what's happening. It was on all fours. Its long hair swept the ground, gathering dust and dirt.
Oh, this is
It wore rags, which were
right.
also dripping water. On its back and also on its leg, there were some kinds of stamps or seals.
some type of goblin.
Symbols that somewhat resembled symbols on the garmented girl's wand. The long-haired thing was hissing and whimpering, almost like a half-beaten dog. The familiar girl in her garment was standing next to the thing, with her wand pointed at it in a sword-like manner. Everything just looked bizarre. The monster thing, the girl in her weird clothes, another girl who was lying on the grass right before my feet, and all of it was happening behind our regular school building in broad daylight. Suddenly,
I
the
would be
monster
running.
screamed, darted away, and quickly disappeared at the turn. I reflexively hurried after it. The girl with her wand followed me. But no one could be seen around the corner. Only a puddle that was there because of yesterday's rain.
I told you to wait for me!
What was that?
The Bolotnitsa. I told you.
Belinda, whatever. I don't get it.
I told you, and I repeat, the Bolotnitsa is after you. She likes you. That is why I protect you from her. She ran away using this big puddle.
I think this is gonna turn into like a horror game.
Yeah, puddle.
Like looking here and like the trailer, it looks like a horror game.
We went back to the place with a
don't know what it's
Bolotnitsa
gonna-
jumped at me as she noticed the
It could
unconscious
get
girl.
interesting.
Look, she drained her out of her energy.
What, like a vampire?
Vampire.
No, vampires suck blood. This is a Bolotnitsa. I told you.
The garmented girl pointed at my fellow student on the grass, still unconscious.
This girl needs medical attention. We can't just leave her here, right?
I looked left and right, but nobody was there. Do I want to just ditch her here and escape any responsibility? The garmented girl helped me get her up. The heck? She weighs like nothing.
Side effects. She lost a part of her physical essence.
She was light as feathers indeed. Still, I didn't understand the convoluted explanations.
Oh yeah, I played that game. I think.
Can you, talk human?
I think though a lot of these I end up
Yes,
falling
I
asleep.
can.
So, like, with
Let's
an
go. I'll
audience,
explain.
with you guys, it will help
A
me
Balatnica is a
stay
kind of
awake.
Rusaka, see?
Sometimes
they are
they're
usually
really
lost
boring
maidens
if
that have
there's
drowned
no
and are
interaction,
buried.
like no
They
button
can be young
pressing.
blokes too sometimes.
Not sure
if
what
they
that
have
one
died in
had.
hard feelings or have
I
suffered
could bring you
forceful
a
drowning.
link if you want,
They
but
live in Nav, but they can come to our world
it
through
might
a
be on
body
my
of water.
secondary channel.
However, they need physical essence to acquire physical bodies for themselves. So she just took it from this girl.
Played that one. They end up being like the same. I'm still reading. Sensitive body. So
Physical essence.
In our world, Yav, everything has its embodiment. So there is also Nav.
I like how
world
they're
which
giving
goes
us
side
time
by
to
side
read.
with
It's a
ours.
good autoplay
It's
because
here,
it's
but
actually
on another
giving you
level of
time to read if you.
understanding. Like a reflection, or your image in a mirror. Nav has shades and souls. Yav has embodiments.
Trying to explain.
In Nav, this Palatnica just sits on your shoulders and hugs you. But you are a living being, and living beings are tied to their bodies. Thus, she can only lick you and hug you, and that's it.
I flinched.
Here in Yav, Palatnica can channel their vengeance and come into being for a brief
Wrote
moment.
this in the names.
This one chose a
Palatins.
perfect moment and bit the poor victim.
I think the game I played was Our World Is Ended. That's a little.
Whoa, hold the phone.
I think maybe
What do
it
you
might be
mean
the same.
She bit her. Is she injured?
No. A Palatnica can't harm. Actually, she can't even physically interact in a proper way with an embodiment before having enough physical essence. This one just kissed her and took, well, the ability to be here in...
Is she gonna stay like this?
Do not worry.
I don't. To be honest, I don't care. I'm just curious.
Her physical essence will get back to her after a while. Our entity is always flowing between Nav and Yab, back and forth, to maintain balance. You've heard about yin and yang, right? This is similar.
Yav, Nav, yin yang, or like schizophasia.
She will be fine in a couple of days. Let her
They
sleep
just
for
like
now.
skipped over that. He didn't get to finish
We
his sentence.
managed to make it to the nurse's office. It was unlocked and also empty, which was a good thing. I want to explain the situation to our nurse, considering I've brought in unconscious 10th grader while followed up by a weirdly dressed girl.
Put her here.
I did what she told me to. My garmented acquaintance took her wand and started muttering quietly some odd words and phrases.
I'm gonna pull up some
Then
avatars for you.
she just smacked our sleeping beauty on the forehead. Hey, what are you doing?
This is to anchor her in Yav. It's a buff.
Red spot left slap.
She is crazy, that's for sure.
My name is Iris, by the way. What's your name?
Good name. Senpai.
Glad to meet you. That was probably rude of me not to tell you everything right from the start. But usually there's no need. All my clients are always pleased with how things turn out for them.
You guys don't like the avatars? Hey there, hey you.
Excuse me?
However, you're just so difficult. I mean, why don't you just accept your buffs and wait until I deal with sprites?
She sat right on the sleeping girl's legs, as if it didn't bother her at all. I sat in front of her.
Yeah, hey you. Symbols that resemble symbols.
Oh, wait, yes.
Iris said her words for a spell and pricked me with her wand. Ow. Hey, can you maybe not do that?
Of course I can't. It won't work without direct physical contact.
I gave her weapon a look over. Black ribbons, made of paper, covered with unknown symbols, were entwining the forking wand. Tiny jingle bells were seen on its sides. Another bell was at the top, hanging on a long chainlet. They trembled and jingled subtly with each movement. So, a magic wand?
More like a rod. Check these. They are, well, writings, sutras. They channel my powers, my desires, and externalize them into our world. Cool, right?
Kind of.
Charming. What language is this?
It has no name. It's a lost, forgotten language. No one can even read it, less so understand it. The writings were just copied from the previous source.
Wait, what about the words that you always mutter?
Oh, I invent my spells myself. That's a lot more joyful than being completely silent while poking people with a stick. Also, it helps me concentrate.
And you want me to believe all this?
You don't need to. Do what you usually do, like always. Live your life. You don't actually have to deal with all this stuff. I'll cure you, and then I'll leave.
Despite her words, it felt like she was deeply
I'm
offended.
not bored. I'm trying to get...
My family is in it through generations.
You guys are keeping me...
I have no need to prove anything to you.
But yeah, this isn't
It
at
only
night.
matters to me that it
Usually when I
works.
played these, I would play through...
I'll be on my way then.
It's tiring when you play
you
these
go.
games. You need to play them
I'll
in
stay
the
for a
mornings
while.
much better.
I mean, I'll just sit here to recover some strength. The guarding spell is working now. This Balatinissa won't be able to bother you.
Good. No,
That was insane.
Got this succubus creature.
I tried to figure out some kind
to
of
protect us.
logical explanation.
I never play
I
these in
did.
the morning.
She is younger than me. She clearly yearns for my attention. She also isn't the first one to play games around me. I had a couple of fans who acted in almost the same way. The one girl pretended to be a damsel in distress. The other girl was bumping continuously into me with a sandwich in her mouth. About that. Ended up with her choking on her sandwich and me using the Heimlich maneuver. Whew, that was a time. But this time, it's actually easy to explain. She asked her friends to help. The first one dressed up as a monster. The other one fainted. About her weight, though? Oh no. Well, I never carried anyone before. I guess girls are all pretty lightweighted, and anyway. So, this Iris decided to act as my savior. Thus, she figured out she would be able to visit me daily to cast her spells.
This guy would
My
change.
feed,
I don't
almost
know.
without me noticing, took me to the spot behind the building.
He said, yeah.
The path on which that Balatinissa had jumped at me still held signs of its presence. 2 sets of wet footprints led towards the huge puddle. The first one led from the puddle to the place of our fight. The second one led back into the puddle.
Like you said, his cockiness much. See, I don't like the main. There.
And there were no additional sets of footprints leading away from the puddle to anywhere else.
If he would change, but I don't know. Whoever wrote sound like this.
Was it a trick? Or was it actually true? I didn't remember my way home, but I remembered the smell of Mir following me around with haunting persistence. Fingers as cold as tentacles of a sea dweller. I feel their touch again and again.
This part's interesting.
Woozy breath on my neck.
Characters.
I feel it too. I need to take a bath to wash away this feeling. I sat in the tub filled with hot water. The feeling of her cold grip and her weight on my back started to fade away. It's just a prank. I'm being too naive. I closed my eyes and tried to relax. It was a well-played trick. And her footsteps? She just went away using grassy areas. That's it. Iris said that the thing couldn't touch me if under that guard spell. So, even if it is true, I'm safe for now. I don't have to be concerned, right? It's right before me.
What?
It stretched its hands to touch me.
Gosh. Horrifying. This stuff is more interesting.
They can come to our world with a body of water.
Hey, Red Venom. I'm surprised you're not on YouTube. That would actually help me. Particular. All. No ad revenue. Get no subscribers over there. You don't. Jerk back or sit still? What do you guys think? I'm gonna sit still and see what happens. Oh, that was a good choice, I guess. Right?
What's happening?
Kind of fall in love with the, what were you calling this thing? A goblin?
I raised my hand towards the vision, but it disappeared as soon as I reached it with my fingers.
He says, Christo says, Senpai, let's go enter the game and teach the protagonist a lesson on humbleness.
Insane. That's it. There's no girl with a wand. There is no monster. There's only me and my schizophrenia. I left the tub and went to bed. I have to think it through. And consider visiting a psychiatrist.
That's a good idea. Okay, guys, so, that was interesting. We're gonna stop here. I have to get... Thank you for watching. Thank you for Christopher. I said I have a short... YouTube, it actually, like, takes up the most time because I have to set up everything. Which you could just go live. But, we had to set that up. It'd take me, like, what, 10, 20 minutes, maybe, to set the whole thing up. But, if you guys want me to, let me know. Comments below. Or in live chat. We'll raid out over on Twitch if you... Friends, maybe. Someone new. And Kick, if you want to join on Kick, you can. We need 5 people to raid over there, so not required, but like if you want, we could do a double raid on Twitch, raid on Kick. Nice, you know. Put a link to Twitch. There also are Black Friday sales still going on. This game is only $2.99. I think it was actually on sale for like $2. So on Steam. So if you want to get the Steam version, a visual novel is not gonna take up like processing power, you know. This game especially. It's available on the Switch. I'm not sure what the price is. It should be cheap because the last game we checked out was $10, and that was new. And that game I liked better, but this one's getting more interesting. Like that's actually interesting. What's going on in that tub? So that's interesting. Use any of my links if you want to help support me. If you want to support me directly, you can go to my Coffee page. Everything's on the link tree. Yeah. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Watching. Join me on Discord. Chat there. I chat there usually all day unless I'm super busy at work. Sometimes I can't even get on. But I'll get on there at least once a day. You guys in the next one. Bye guys.